3, 2, 1, go!
And on the Red Alliance, both Madtown and Bread quickly dropping off their starting game pieces and already on their way back for a second. On Blue, it is 971 who has done much the same, and their alliance partners, Highlander Robotics. 971 gets that third game piece scored and make their way up onto the charging station, and they do get it level in time, while the Red Alliance went back for extra scoring apiece and had the Uniparts on their own charging station. And Red Alliance has the lead as we start tally up, but it is a narrow one. We see Blue Alliance robots trying to make up that bit of slack. Highlander Robotics already working on scoring the game piece they have in front of them. They add a cube to the top row. 971 adds a cone. And for a moment, just 7 points separating our alliances. Soon to be more, however, as Bread adds another cone to the top row for Red. And their alliance partners, Madtown, already on the way back from the loading zone, placing a cone as well. However, every game piece of the Red Alliance places, Blue Alliance is answering. 971 is over at Blue's grids. They're able to drop off their game piece. They're slowed down a little bit by the defensive Uniparts as they try to head and pick up another game piece, but they do eventually make it to their loading zone, joined by alliance partners Highlanders, and both are racing back, trying to drop off those game pieces they just retrieved. However, with 70 seconds left in the match, Red Alliance is starting to pull ahead. The scoring cycles of Madtown and Bread outpacing their opponents, 971 and Highlanders. Red Alliance already has their entire top row filled out. And Madtown slamming into Blue robots, but still making their way back with more to start working on the bottom and middle rows. And with 45 seconds left, there are roughly 20 points separating our alliances. Blue's own upper row is entirely filled, and 971 facing some defense, but trying to head back and contribute. Their alliance partners, Highlanders, have made it safely to the grid and add one in the middle row. 30 seconds left, and although it is the start of endgame, many of our teams still trying to eke out a final few game pieces. Certainly, that is what Madtown are doing, making their way around the defense of Apes of Wrath. And speaking of Apes of Wrath, they are the first to the charging stations with the Blue Alliance. Well, with 15 seconds left, it is the Uniparts who have made it there for Red. And just over 10 seconds, all three Blue robots are on the charging station. Up, they have it level. All three Blue robots docked and engaged in the final 5 seconds. Bread wedging their way under Madtown Robotics and get all three Red robots docked and engaged as well. Their lead. And they take that match by a score of 184 to 152. And with that, we will see you in a few minutes for our finals match number 2.